So I was just thinking over the weekend because the holidays and it's December. It's gonna be the last month of the year. And I'm kind of just doing a reflection of myself lately through my head, and I need to write it down, and I want to share you what I want to write down later. I wanted to share like the things that I've achieved, the things that were failure for 2024, and the things that I want to improve on in the new year. And I think these are kind of some great ideas that if you are also struggling with some things in your life, because life isn't perfect, and honestly, like I'm just trying, and I'm only human. So if you want to write them down and kind of steal my ideas, let's get into it then. Hi, and welcome back to Small Talk Sundays. If you don't know me yet, my name is Michelle. I am a beauty entrepreneur and your YouTube girly talking all things beauty and business, so let's dive into it. I think I want to start off with reflection because in the beginning of the year, I had one of the most amazing highlights of my life, where I got engaged to my fiance. Well, I got engaged last year, but the thing is, we did an engagement party and it was huge because it's one of those Indian parties. And it was so incredible, and I think that was like the best thing that happened this year for both of us and for myself. So that's gonna be like a positive note. And then on the second hand, I also went to the Philippines this year, where I stayed there for a month. I haven't actually been there since I was a kid. And when I'm talking about me being a kid, since I was like in grade 7, so I was 12 years old. There were so many reasons when I was younger, like why I didn't go to the Philippines, and I was just like thrown off, and I didn't like being there at all because it just wasn't my environment, and like I just put like a lot of negativity towards it. But then when I came back and I like gave it a chance and I went with my family, it like honestly it kind of broke my heart that I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I don't know why I got so emotional there. This is like the second time, but the first time I was like live crying for Taylor Swift because I was just so into it and the community was so into it, and I don't know why I couldn't stop bawling my eyes out, and then people were just looking at me. I'm like no. Anyways, it was an incredible experience. So it was like happy tears, by the way. Not that it's like a bad thing. Sorry, can you give me a second? Like I need to like collect myself for a second. So I stayed there for a month. My parents took me everywhere and I had an incredible experience. And definitely there is a divide between like the first world country versus like a third world country, but they've developed so much over time, and it's definitely not what it was like when I was like 12, like when I was younger. But overall, I was like super happy to have experienced it, and like I would love to go again, because one thing about me too as well, when even like in my early 20s, like traveling is just my thing. Like I love traveling. I love experiences. It like fulfills my heart so much, and I think everyone else should be experiencing it as well. And then I'm gonna also reflect on myself as well. I've been way too comfortable for the last year, and I think I've explained that in my previous videos, where like I'm having this soft girl moment, and like being a soft girl honestly is fun. I've been doing it for like a couple years. I mainly this year basically, because like like I work like a little bit and then I do my classes or whatever hobby I'm doing, or I and then I like clean up, and then like I do YouTube videos. Like it's a simple life, and like to sustain that in Vancouver, it's not realistic, and I know that, but I don't want to let go of it. But I think next year I do have to do a little bit more of a hustle. Like for example, in the last season, which is winter and fall actually, I haven't even done any marketing in my business. And that's fine, because like I still have my regular clients. I still have like a good relationship with them. Even my previous ones, they still come back to me, or like they give me referrals. So like there are days where I do stress in certain things, but not like it's I'm buried in it. So I think that's going to be the self-reflection of like my highlight of my positive things and then my negative things of what's happened throughout the year as I can think of in the top of my head. And then also I kind of wanted to point that when I did go to the Philippines, because it was just so heartwarming to me, like I have this desire to like go back. And then I also wanted to, like, I came back home and like I remember like sitting on my bed alone and waking up, and I think it was the fact that I don't even know if I can show this. I think I have to kind of collect myself a lot more right now. I didn't realize I literally just woke up not that long ago, and I guess when I'm reflecting, hitting me. Does that make sense? When I came back home, I like sat on my bed and I was just literally bawling my eyes out because I felt like I was missing such a big part of my life. I'm actually going to my lash appointment right now, and I wanted to film this a little bit earlier, but for some reason I cannot do this right now. So I think I have to come back, kind of collect myself, and kind of just restart. Hi, so I just came back from my appointment this morning and I'm happy, and I think I just got emotional for some reason, but I ended up getting some horns on the way back. I usually get steep tea double large. If you ever want like not coffee, I think black tea is better. And then because I'm kind of hungry, it's like 1:30 right now, so I gotta make myself some food. I made overnight oats last night, so ta-da! But I have to figure out if my bananas are ripe right now, so let's take a look. Nah, I think they're fine, and I usually add peanut butter too as well. So I always like bananas, and I feel like bananas all year round. You can't really go wrong with it, especially in Canada, because it's all the other fruits that we went to when we went grocery shopping yesterday were out of season, definitely were a lot pricier. But, you know, we have like this thing in Canada right now where they're doing no GST for 2 months, which I find that ridiculous because they should be doing it permanently. I don't know why, like, stop dangling that stuff on us. But anyways, besides politics, I like to put bananas in my overnight oat. If you haven't had an overnight oat and you need like something filling in the morning, I think these are the best ways to go. You make a few of them. They last for like 5 days, and you can put whatever fruits you want in it, and then you can, it's like a smoothie but not a smoothie. And then I use organic peanut butter as well. And then because sometimes it gets cold, I kind of like to add a little bit more of the milk in. So this time it's a little chocolatey because I use almond chocolate milk. You should try that. And then some of them are just regular milk. I think I'm gonna stop eating oat milk as well. It always, like I've noticed, it always just makes me very bloated a lot, and like I'm like, why am I still so bloated? And I like only ate a few things today. And then I always get these little mason jars too from Walmart, and then you kind of just have to just mix it in and eat it together. I haven't made overnight oats for like 3 months, and I like really want to get back into it. I've been eating a lot less for some reason. I think I just got a little bit insecure because like in the summer I was just like drinking too much and I wasn't eating right as well because it's summer. And it's like to like lose all of that, it's like you have to go through this whole process of it. So when I was talking about reflection, I was talking about the things for 2024, and I was talking about the positive things that were happening in my life, which was the engagement party. And then I think I have clips of it, so I'll probably try to put them in the video. And then I also went to the Philippines for like a whole month, and I don't know why this morning I got really emotional. But I think I was trying to explain that I was just missing a lot of things in my life that I should have prioritized as growing up. Like I always prioritized like my friends, and then I didn't prioritize like, you know, family things a lot. And then it really showed me to be around my family a lot more because I was with them like 24/7. And because I've moved out and I live in the apartment, even though they're not that far from me, it's just like I haven't been around them as much as I should be. And I feel like that should be something I should be looking forward to as a goal for 2025. And then for my business, like I think I still want to work. I still want to have like a comfortable life. But I think there's this fine grain of like where I need like motivation in my life, more inspiration in my life, that I need to keep going because I can't just sit here and do nothing. I need to constantly be doing something. That's why even if I have this comfy life, like I'm still going out, I'm still talking to people, or I'm still figuring out what to do every single day because I just can't sit at home and like just watch Netflix all day. And then there are a lot of little things that I want to write down, and I think I'm just gonna say it out loud in this video. I don't know what kind of goals I want yet, but I have like an idea, and one of them is definitely being mindful for the next year, for 2025. So I don't know if you watched my gift video. I mentioned that I'm not a gift giver at all. It's nothing that makes me satisfied wholly as like a person, but like to others they appreciate it, and I want to keep doing like small things like that, even though it's like kind of out of my comfort zone. And I know one big one that I definitely need to do is probably be words of affirmation or acts of service. I'm like, just on a personal level, like I'm just not as thoughtful as I should be in those kind of ways, but like I think it's because for me, like words of affirmation isn't like my biggest priority. Like quality time is definitely my biggest priority. So I think I just want to like practice a lot more gratitude, and then, you know, just spreading kindness and creating like better relationships with others, and you know, and then hopefully carry it on like as the years to come, right? And then like I mentioned with my business, like I just been too comfortable, so another goal of mine would probably just hustle. Like I know the hustle culture is it could be a lot, and I've already experienced burnout with my 9-to-5 job. So for a background story, I was working in as a financial advisor for like about 4 years, and you know, it was really great. There was like a culture there, but like at one point, I think like in the beginning of COVID, it just got so stressful for me, and I didn't realize like I didn't have anything else but work, and I did it overtime, and I was just like thinking about work constantly, and I burnt out so hard that I didn't do anything for 2 months. I ended up like sleeping on my bed, and I'm like, maybe I can try again tomorrow. And I don't even think I watched Netflix, or like I wasn't paying attention. My mind was just so dead. And I don't want anyone else to feel that way because it's not healthy at all. But there is a fine balance where it's like where you're becoming too comfortable and not having motivation in life. And then there's a balance where, you know, you want to work because you want to do the things that you still love to do. And that's why I think this business, like I definitely did want, after my burnout, I did want something more zen. And then when I had more zen, now I think like I'm like, okay, maybe like I want a little bit more of that hustle. So I think now in my early 30s, I'm trying to find the medium. I don't know what it's called, but if you have any suggestions of like what kind of girl that kind of person is, let me know. You can leave a comment down below as well. And another goal that I want to as well, and because I did enjoy the Philippines so much, I want to continue traveling. And if like I don't travel, I want to continue more life experiences because like I've said before, I want to be colorful as a person. I want to be colorful in my resume, my career job, my personal life. I want people to look at me and just know that I've gone through so many things and that they can go to me for whatever advice. But I think next year is also going to be a big jump for me. There's going to be a lot of things that might change in my life, but I will keep you updated if they do. And of course, one of my goals is always to be happy and healthy wise, physically and emotionally. For physically, like, I still love my dance classes, my pole classes, and I want to learn how to do human flag, or I want to learn how to do the splits because I need to stretch more. And just being active like really helps me, I don't know, just create it just sorry it creates like a better, healthier lifestyle, and I love it so much. Oh yeah, and then now I keep thinking about all my goals now, and I'm like, what other goals are there? I think there's just a lot, but I know every year there's always this goal where I have to stop swearing a lot, or like at least reduce it. And I know when I speak on camera I don't swear, but when you know me as a person, I swear a lot, and I don't know why. I think I just grew up that way, and I think me speaking to you guys has helped me a lot this year. So thank you. And I just want to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are finding yourselves cozy and comfortable this year, and I'm hoping you guys are also having the time of your life by the end of 2024. And then I guess I'll be seeing you in the new year. I think I might do one more video before Christmas, but at least for now, happy holidays and Merry Christmas again. And if you liked the video, you can always leave a comment, like, and subscribe. So thanks for watching. Bye.